Guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm just going to kind of sit here and talk about something that over the past couple weeks kind of been like annoying me a little bit, and that is like brand transparency as far as it comes with numbers and just their choices of word usage and all that fun stuff. So if you feel like that's something that you want to sit and chat about, stick around. Okay, so this all just kind of came to head with Jaclyn Hill's latest launch. Now, if you feel a certain way about Jaclyn Hill, like, put that aside. I don't care. This is not about looks or anything. This is not about lipstick gate. This is not about product. But the terms of verbiage that she used with her launch, saying that the highlighters were going to be all limited edition, and all that stuff, and then when they sold out. So we're going to be talking about Jaclyn Hill, we're going to be talking about just a little bit about Tati and about Jeffree Star as well. So let's go ahead and start with Jaclyn Hill and the big issue that I have with just the words that she uses and the transparency that she is giving with her numbers that with her launch. And so she had her highlighter launch and everything went good. I guess it sold out in a few hours. So props to her, yes, and she said that, it was going to be a limited edition. So, of course, everyone was trying to get it, and, on the website, trying to make sure that they can get what they want, and then she sells out. Well, then she says that she will be restocking them again. So, okay, so it's not an exclusive, like, one-time thing, it's limited edition. So, okay, you can have a restock, I get that. But then she goes on and has a restock super quick within a couple of weeks, and so this already had to have been planned to begin with. So she could have said before, like, okay, we have this many. When they sell out, if you didn't get it, don't worry, I will be having at least another restock. She hasn't said how many restocks she's going to have, but obviously there was one so far, and now all of her products are being sold in the Morphe stores as well, which means that she has a whole bunch more that are made for her to be able to stock every single Morphe store in the entire country, plus their website, plus her website. Obviously, all of this was in motion before you even launched, because you would have already had to have had the products made, had them sent into the country, since they are made, I believe, in Italy, is what she said. So all of this was already in motion, and you kind of made it seem like it was going to be a more smaller, limited edition, exclusive kind of thing. Now, I understand, like I said, it's not like a one-time exclusive launch, but the fact that it's now in every single Morphe store, and like you say, oh, we sold out, like, but you didn't say like how many quantities you had, but yet you already had more coming, and I don't know, to me that just seems very shady, because you had all of this planned, and yeah. So, for example, when Tati released her textured nudes palette, she said as soon as they sold out online, like, hey, we sold all, I believe it was 100,000 units that we had made. We will definitely be doing a restock as soon as possible, but it's going to take time to be able to get everything made. So, please be patient, and as soon as we get everything ready to go, we'll definitely have a restock. But then she also did a pre-order for a limited amount of items. So then that way, once all of those items had sold out for the pre-order, they would close that as well. So then that way they could make sure that all of those got made as well. So with Jaclyn and her highlighters, I don't know why she is saying like, oh, we have sold out, when clearly you haven't been sold out. You had a huge stock of all of these highlighters, because there's no way you could have had all of them made, shipped into the country, ready to go within 2 or 3 weeks after you sold out on your website, to be able to restock on your website, plus to be able to fulfill every Morphe store with your products and on their website as well. So I don't know, with all of the other issues that you've had in the past with lipsticks and with people just accusing you of going online to sell things, like every time you come back to YouTube, you upload videos because you have something that you need to sell. I don't understand why you aren't being as transparent with your numbers because it just seems a little shady to me. But that's just my personal opinion. But I just feel like if you have all of this hate always coming around you, and I do feel bad for Jaclyn, I really do. So this is not like a video of me trying to hate on her. It's just me trying to, hopefully, if she ever sees it, help her understand. Like, if you're going to be doing, these things like, oh, we sold out, and then restocking 2 weeks later, people are gonna find that really suspicious. Like, if you completely sold out and you're like, okay, we have another restock coming in 3 months from now because everything is getting made, all that stuff, then I don't think that people would be coming at you as much as they do for your products and everything. But the fact that you literally sold out and then had a restock within a couple weeks, it shows that you already had all this ready to go. You had already planned this deal with Morphe. There's no way Morphe was like, oh yeah, we want your highlighters. Oh, can you get us some in 3 weeks? Like, it's not possible to have them made and shipped into the country in 3 weeks. So you're just not being very transparent, and I just find that very shady as a brand to do. Like, you obviously knew this was coming. You could have said, hey, once my highlighters sell out on my website, don't worry, I will be having a stock coming for Morphe and for their websites. But none of that was even brought up until they actually launched for Morphe. And as far as bringing Jeffree Star into the whole situation, like, he kind of has the same thing a little bit with him, as far as choices of words and just the numbers. Like, we all know that they had 1.1 million conspiracy palettes and mini controversy palettes that were produced to be sold on all of Jeffree Star Cosmetics websites and every brand that carries him, as well as in the Morphe stores and all that. So, like, when he tweeted out that the conspiracy palette was sold out worldwide, it just said, as far as I remember, that it was sold out worldwide. It didn't say anything about, like, oh, sold out online worldwide, because then I was seeing people, like, with tweets saying, like, oh, well, it's still in this store. Oh, why are all these palettes still in this store? I think when people are in this day and age are always going to find some kind of reason to attack you, you definitely have to be really good with your word choices, especially when it's something like Twitter, where people can't really read anything but the actual text, that you choose all your words carefully. If he would have said something like, oh, all of the conspiracy palettes are sold out worldwide on all websites, then people wouldn't be like, oh, why are there so many still in stores? You're clearly lying about your numbers and all this. So that way, if you would have been like, oh, we're sold out on websites, but definitely check your local Morphe stores, Beauty Bay, Beautylish, whatever stores that you have, they might still have some in stock if you want to grab it. Because people are always going to be able to come at you with you saying one thing and then them seeing something else, whether you didn't mean it that way or not. And then also with the issue with his mini conspiracy, his mini mystery box, that it said everything would include one exclusive cosmetic item. And then, like, they took that down, and then he did kind of clap back against somebody on Twitter before he actually addressed the whole situation. And, like, I understand that, people coming at you all the time, every day, you sometimes just get sick of it, and, sometimes you just gotta stop and breathe and know that, like, hey, hold on, what is this person saying? Like, why are they coming at me? Like, did we miss something, or are they just trying to get attention? Before you instantly just, like, clap back at them, because then everybody's going to be talking about it because, like, oh, Jeffree Star is mean to somebody. So, I don't know, like, sometimes you just got to stop and be like, hey, somebody at the office, like, hey, can you look into this? Like, I got this tweet from this person. Like, what is going on? Like, they're starting to make me mad. Like, why are they saying this? And then you could have addressed it easier without having all the drama that surrounded it, with people like, oh, Jeffree blocked me because I called him out because he said we'd be getting exclusive cosmetic items in every box, and we didn't. And then it just becomes this whole drama for no reason. So, I mean, that's just one thing about word choices, how much of an impact that they can actually have on your business. Because some of these people are like, I've been supporting you for the past, like, 13 years, and I'm not going to do it again because I'm over it. So, I mean, if anybody else that worked for a company, like, I know that you are the owner, but if anybody else that worked for a company did that to a customer, they'd be instantly fired, out the door. Company wouldn't care if you were right or wrong, because you just don't treat a customer that way. So, I mean, that's just, again, my opinion on the whole situation. He can do what he wants. He's the brand owner. But at some point, it's just going to start to rub too many people the wrong way. And then, who knows what's going to happen. And as far as like the whole hair thing and the fibers and the pallets, I just wish that right away he would have, once he started to see all those tweets, he would have just put out a tweet saying like, hey, I'm seeing these tweets about the fibers or hairs or whatever in the pallets. We're going to investigate. Please give me a minute, and as soon as we find out what's going on, I'll address you. But instead, I understand that he was on vacation. I totally get it. And I'm sure that, him and Shane were probably in contact, so I'm sure that Shane was freaking out. I mean, I would be, because obviously this is, his launch as well. And I'm sure they were talking, but it would have been, or even Shane could have put out a tweet like, hey, we see all of these things. Like, we are investigating what's going on. Please give us a couple days to figure out what's happening, and we'll let you know. But unfortunately, he was just kind of silent for a few days. And again, like I said, I know he's on vacation, but when, people are going to be bringing this stuff up, and even if it was, like he said, a few hundred pallets, maybe 1,000 pallets, I'm not really sure, like, what he said, a few thousand or something, out of 1.1 million, yeah, that's not a huge number, I totally get it, but people are always going to take the negative and run with it. Doesn't matter what it is, if they see one thing that is negative, they will tweet it out and everyone will be like, oh yeah, see, I knew that he was a terrible person, like, look at this, like, this is what he did, this is what he said, or look at how bad his product is, he doesn't care. And so they'll always take that one negative, doesn't matter how much positive that you do, and they'll spread that as far as they can in hopes to get a reaction or a rise. And so, it's just anything that you could do to easily, like, stop that, be like, hey, we're going to investigate this. It takes time. Give us a moment. We'll update you as soon as we can. That's everything that I have for this video today. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you like this more of just kind of like my opinion kind of video instead of like receipts and screenshots and all that stuff. I kind of just want to get on camera and discuss everything instead of just reading out tweets and all that. I mean, I'll still include them in videos if I need to show context, but I just kind of feel like I want to do a little bit more of like my opinion or like here's my take on something. So if that's something that you want to see, definitely let me know what you think down in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think about Jaclyn and her highlighter launch, and then the restock and the Morphe restock and all that stuff. Like, let me know if you think that she, just didn't care to tell people that it was coming, or if she didn't think about it, or what. And then also let me know what you think about the whole Jeffree situation with the mystery boxes and the fibers and all that fun stuff down in the comments below. If you like this video, please go ahead and make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you are new to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell icon and select all of your notifications to on so you'll be notified of every time that I upload a new video. I try to upload as frequently as possible. But that is everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!